Alright, this is Jackie with the CuttingEdgeCulture.com. I'm here with many members of the Color Morale on the very first night of their fall tour. I think a lot of your fans want to know when they can expect No Hope. I bet you're also wondering.
Yeah, we're also wondering. It's release date is tentative, but we're looking at early, in between the early to mid 2013.
Okay.
So look for it in the first 4 to 5 months of 2013, in this little Pac-Man version of 2013.
Okay. So have you guys put aside time, or have you been writing as you've been touring? What's sort of the process?
A bit of both. We stayed home for a little bit this summer and wrote for like 2 months wrote for 2 months. And then we're going to keep writing on this tour, and we have about half the record done so far. And just keep working on it throughout this tour and then hit the studio as soon as we're done.
Well, we have 2 weeks off, right after this ABR tour ends, and then it's back in the studio for 5 weeks? 6 weeks. So we're going to be hammering out a lot of tracks. So
cranking out some jams.
It's going to be awesome.
How do you keep going from tour stop to writing back and forth? What keeps you going?
A lot of caffeine.
Caffeine.
A lot of friendship.
Honestly, a lot of excitement. We're so excited to get new material out. I mean, it's been, how long has it been since My Devil in Your Eyes has been out?
It's been
2 February.
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years. So it's like, I know everyone's really excited to hear it, but we're like so excited to actually play new stuff since we love all the songs that we've ever written, but it's like, finally we get to play and hear TCM.
New ideas. Yeah, for sure.
Can you clarify for your fans the album's title?
It is
Where'd it come from?
And not as in not no hope, as in KNOW hope. And it's just basically the staple of our band. It's always been that, but we finally wanted to make it a more obvious thing, and just really make it blatant obvious to anybody who doesn't really know us of what our band stands for. It's just instill hope in people who might not have enough to get through. Just want to be help because we've been through a lot of crap and garbage ourselves. So just want to be there for people who may not have somebody to go to.
And in 2012, why is having hope so important?
It's always important. I mean,
everything is schleck.
This is Spaceballs reference.
There's nothing wrong with the Spaceballs reference.
No, not at all.
I'll leave it at the Spaceballs reference then. Is there any person, group of people, or events that have been a source of inspiration?
Stick to your guns. Like for me personally, as a musician, Stick to Your Guns is a huge inspiration. Just because they're they set aside the whole like band, like let's write music and get big, whatever. Like they put that away and they really focus on like real things, and that's like good inspiration for us. So that's a big one for us.
Yeah, absolutely. Just any band that we've grown up with, just a positive message. It's just like that's all the bands we grew up listening to, are just those positive type bands, and we get a chance to tour around, write music, and it's just like trying to keep that alive, keeping like the message of the music alive. It's not all about show and how much money you have, how much crap that you have to your name. It's more about the meaning to us. So we're trying as hard as we can. Keep music alive.
Why is there no thecolormorale.com? There's no Color Morale website.
There actually is.
Okay, well I can't find it. So if I can't find it, how are fans gonna find it?
It's
not real.
It's not real. It's
so you've bought the name, or
there's someone. Okay, right when we started the band, we had just a random person like my mom knew or something like that, or it's like that did websites, and they put up, if you go to, I swear, you go to colormorale.com, there's gotta be, unless they took it off.
I'm just saying, when I go to Google, it shows like your Facebook, your Twitter,
honestly,
your MySpace, and this is not a bad thing. At the bottom of the first page in Google, when I put your name in, my interview shows up.
Yeah, all right. Good for you.
Because I feel like in this day and age, it doesn't. You know, Facebook is the go-to website, and that's where all the information is there. It's easily accessible, and you know, what more do you need?
Yeah. I mean, we do want to do, like, we would eventually want to do a .com. We should probably do a .com.
Or someone else pretends to be you.
Yeah. But we had one a long time ago, and it was just a picture of like us in 2008. Like it's really like, and like we're all white.
So 2008.
Yeah,
we look like angels.
Yeah, we're like, it's just
I know
white
what you're
picture
talking about
with just
now.
Head.
And I don't have a neck. It's just like straight, or no chin. It's just straight neck to face.
It's not a good photo.
It's not a
you
good
don't want to go to the
Don't find it.
Just do not look for it.
Go look for it right now.
Stick with the Facebook.
So why are Facebook and Twitter so much more helpful versus a straight up website?
It's easy to use. Everybody has it.
Because it's interactive, rather than a website where it's just really one way, one direct. And you know, Facebook, we're talking back and forth to people. Twitter, it's instantaneously. If somebody has something to say, they say it to us, we can respond.
Just like that. It's all about mobile too. Like communicating through your phone. It's easier to go hit a Twitter app or a Facebook app than going to
Or Instagram now.
or Instagram.
Instagram.
I refuse to get Instagram,
It's
but
digital crack. It's awesome.
I refuse it. I refuse.
I'm addicted.
Every time I wake up, just check it. For like
I
10
think
minutes.
Instagram was created. That's pretty good.
There it is.
For food and pets.
Yeah.
Food and pets. Pretty much.
Food, pets, and bubble baths.
Yeah, a lot of bubble baths.
A lot of bubble baths.
I clearly need to expand my Instagram.
Need more followers.
I have a feeling I might get more followers if I do that.
Yeah.
Some might say that the post-hardcore scene is sort of oversaturated. Do you guys agree or
We
disagree?
agree.
Yep.
We very much agree.
So how do you stand out in a very oversaturated genre?
Get tattoos. Get a sweet haircut.
Wear tight jeans.
Honestly,
Wear tight jeans.
Don't do
Wear
that.
black.
I think we're just kind of doing what we want to do, and we're writing the music we want to write. I think the authenticity of it kind of just shows through. If we're true to if we true and we mean it, and I think that's kind of what sets things apart. And not to say other bands don't mean it, but you know, it's just a matter.
We try to make it more obvious, you know.
Yeah. Especially with our live show. It's like really
We try to go that extra mile, and I think that's really what you need to do.
to stand out. That's what you have to do.
Clearly, fans mean a lot to you guys, and it sort of drives your performance further. Even tonight, the first night of a show, and I think you guys are really relatable to your fans. So to bounce off of that, what was your first job?
Mine was Guitar Center.
That's not a bad first
That's
job.
not a bad first job.
Not a bad
It's pretty
first
awesome. First job.
I push carts at grocery store.
I worked at McDonald's for 5 days.
And I pushed carts as well. I bagged groceries at 14 years old, 15 years old.
Do you guys have any sort of side jobs that you do now in between tours?
Yes, I do.
What do you guys do?
I work when I'm home to pay the bills when I'm not doing this. I work at a store called Jimmy John's, and I'm a freaky fast delivery driver. When I'm not playing the drums, touring the country, I'm freaky fast
Delivery driver.
delivery driver. It's awesome. It's
You
great.
gotta order a sub in Illinois.
Yeah,
Like it's Steve.
whenever you're around the Rockford, Illinois, Chicago area, find my Jimmy John's. I will deliver it to you.
My new job is I feed and water horses.
It's true.
Not
He waters
bad.
the horses. He pours water on, like,
So they grow.
They grow.
One for my homies, one for my horses. I got
They're
you.
chia pets. But seriously, I feed and water horses.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually a licensed plumber. Believe it or not.
I know I see his crack every day.
Yeah. It's true.
And I'm training to be a bartender. I work at a bar back home in Madison.
Okay. And Garrett?
Man, he is just a zoomer.
Oh yeah.
Garrett's a full-time zoomer. He
works at
Zoomies.
Zoomies, the store,
It's like a
like
skate
in
park.
the
Assistant to the
Oh, I
general
also
manager
heard he
of-
cuts mad beats.
Oh, he
Oh,
DJs on the
DJ
weekend.
He is
Yeah,
DJ Nightwolf.
DJ Nightwolf.
DJ Nightwolf.
Yup.
check out Abe's on Saturdays from like 9 till
From like
2.
9 every Saturday.
Every Saturday
He goes
from like
by the
9
name
till
of
2.
DJ Nightwolf.
DJ Nightwolf.
Does he say it like that? Because that would
Yeah.
be...
No, I'm gonna do that for him.
Oh, okay,
Every time
good.
he walks into a room, that's what I'm gonna do.
Can you be his hype man next
Yeah,
time?
exactly.
I'm actually his assistant. I go with him every time. And,
What's your name?
Even though I don't do anything,
Do you walk behind him and hold up t-shirts? Because that's what
I
you should
am a
do.
DJ as well. I just don't do anything.
What's your DJ name?
It's DJ Drag. So whenever if I ever get a chance to announce myself, it's DJ Dragon. Unleash the beats.
That's good.
Unleash the beats.
What's the beats?
That was clever.
That's awesome.
Third or fourth or
Promise we
fifth
didn't-
interview, and that's the first time I've learned that. So
I promise
awesome.
we didn't like rehearse this or anything.
That was the first time I heard it.
So granted, this is the first night of your tour, but what keeps you guys going when you're away from your families and friends at home?
Everybody that comes to these shows, I swear, like,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
it's
all you have to
many
go off
different
of.
people every night.
Laughing in the band.
yes, yes.
Mainly because of this guy. We're always laughing.
I've heard that before, Justin. Just so you know.
We're just really
Everyone thinks you're the go-to. You're the funny man.
funny.
He is.
You're the
He's
clown.
bashful about it, but he is, and he knows. But it's literally, it's always just a fun time. We're always trying to crack each other up. We have to. We're stuck in the van usually 6 to 8 hours a day, and we have to do something happy to keep us sane or something. I don't know.
Who's the worst driver?
Who's the worst driver? It would probably me or Garrett because we don't drive.
I don't think he's ever driven the van.
I've never.
How'd you get away with that?
I don't know. You should ask
It's not
that,
like
Mike.
it's not like it's a good thing. Like they just don't let him drive because they think he's
Oh,
gonna drive fast.
Not a good
It's
idea.
because I work at
Because he
Jimmy
works at
John's.
Jimmy
He's
John's.
freaking
So,
fast.
so what they think is, oh, I'm freaking fast. I'm like, I'm not an idiot. Like, it's a van
He's
and
gonna,
trailer.
we're gonna wean him into it soon. He's gonna start.
Maybe.
On the way to Rhode Island through Jersey, totally, you'd be
Yeah,
fine.
that sounds like a great idea.
Perfect.
Okay with it.
Down.
On the you'd be fun on the turnpike. I'm just saying.
It's a great learning experience.
HOV lane 2.
It's like throwing a baby in a pool and just telling him to swim.
He'll be fine.
Fine.
Anyway, after this tour, what's up next for the band?
2 weeks off.
Writing,
To
writing,
write
and sleep.
and then record.
Finish
6 weeks in the studio.
Finish the record. 6 weeks in the studio.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Thanks so much, guys. And this is Jackie with thecuttingedgeculture.com.
Thank you.